Set a record high yesterday, not quite going to reach that standard for today, but tomorrow could come close to maybe tying it. That's the forecast trend right now. Now, as we get into Friday, that's when changes are going to start to occur as we see more cloud cover and passing showers and storms. So we start to see a little bit of a decline in those daytime highs, but more so as we get into the weekend when a cold front moves through the area. In the meantime, with these warm, humid conditions, atmospheric conditions are prime for fog development, and so we're expecting another round of dense fog possibilities for tomorrow morning. Average visibility around a half a mile to 2 miles across the local area. Early morning hours, 4 a.m. to 8 a.m., your best opportunity of seeing that fog. So if you've got those errands to run or have that morning commute tomorrow, keep that in mind. Low beam headlights will be in order, and watch for those kids at area bus stops. So we're watching for the fog in the morning. A couple of showers possible for Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening, but anything we see Thursday is going to be of the lighter nature and very isolated in overall coverage. It's as we get into Friday, we're really going to start to see shower and thunderstorm chances begin to ramp up. So here's a look at the available moisture forecast. We've got this moisture stream right here across much of the Gulf, thanks to surface high pressure here in the southeastern Gulf. That's bringing in that wind stream out of the south. And so you see how moisture levels continue to increase, and we're waiting on the trigger, and that's going to come from this disturbance right here that's going to drag a cold front in. That's going to enhance lift in the atmosphere, producing showers and storms. Dry air works in on the backside of that front. So by the time we get towards Saturday afternoon and beyond, we're ending the rain, but then we're going to see some cooler temperatures back into our forecast. So with the things in place, we're going to be dealing with a threat for severe weather, not a guarantee for severe weather. Notice how we're still a 1 or a 2 out of 5 on the threat scale from the National Weather Service in terms of the severe weather threat, but all modes of severe weather appear possible at this point, but there's kind of a gradient. Number one, primary issue, damaging winds. Secondary will be a brief isolated tornado. Third would be the possibility of some large hail. And then fourth will actually be any kind of nuisance type flooding. Think poorly drained areas and roadways. So here's the timing. We're going to fast forward to Thursday evening. Again, a few light showers possible Thursday, and then things start to ramp up as we get into Friday. Some thunderstorm action possible for the morning hours, kind of lingering into the afternoon. Afternoon, evening, we could see some stronger storms. So what can develop ahead of the front could be round number 1 in terms of a potential for severe weather. And then we could see a round number 2 try and materialize as we get into early Saturday morning, that out ahead of the front. So a line or a broken line of storms could try to work its way through, but once we get the front in here on the back side of the front, still some lingering moisture, so we still could see a passing shower or two into Saturday afternoon, maybe even Saturday evening, but it won't be anything severe, won't be anything rough. So here's a look at the estimated rainfall from the model that I just showed you. You can see it does highlight a few spots dealing with over an inch of rainfall. This was kind of the highlighted area where we saw the flood risk map elevate a marginal risk. So it's here kind of north and northeast of Baton Rouge where we could see some of that nuisance type flooding. Those poorly drained roadways could see some of that standing water. So heat, that's kind of story number 1. Fog, story number 2 for tomorrow. And then storms, story number 3 as we get towards Friday and Saturday. Hence that first alert highlight here for Friday for the threat of some of that active weather. That active weather threat comes to an end before dawn on Saturday. Still some lingering showers possible as temperatures start to fall. And then as we go into next week, now we're talking about below normal temperatures and maybe even flirting with some freezes for Monday and Tuesday morning. Something we'll have to keep an eye on and fine tune that part of the forecast as we get a little bit closer.